We thank God for another day. May the Lord bless us whilst we read and study His Word. I'm reading from the book of Genesis, chapter 1, the verses 11 onwards. We'll be reading from verses 11 to 25. New International Version. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants, and trees on the land that bear fruit with seeds in it, according to their various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds, and tree bearing fruit with seeds in it according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good, and there was evening and there was morning, the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the expanse of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark seasons and days and years. And let them be lights in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the expanse of the sky to give light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening and there was morning, the fourth day. And God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the expanse of the sky." So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living and moving thing with which the water teems according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth." And there was evening and there was morning, the fifth day. And God said, "Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, living livestock, creatures that move along the ground, and wild animals, each according to its kind." And it was so. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. I said 3 days ago that God made everything for the survival of man. He made the things that He made so that we will be able to live on the planet Earth. And that is why He took His time to be able to create the land we live on, give us the seas or the rivers and the streams and the lakes. He caused vegetation to appear because we need vegetation to be able to sustain life on the planet or on the earth. We need a sea, we need water to be able to water the vegetation. That is why He separated all these two. And then He made sure that animals, fishes, or every beast or every creature that is in the sea should be. Then He also created the animals that we see on the land, the lions and the cheetahs and the dogs and cats and all animals that we know. There are some that we can see with our naked eyes. The Bible says that, "And every living thing that crawls on the ground." God made these so that when the time comes for us to come into the world or to come into the land that He has created, it will serve us, it will help us to be able to sustain us so that we will not die. The purpose of God for man was good, because after He has created everything, the verse 25, "And God saw that it was good." Everything that He created, when He created the seas and the land, He saw that it was good. When He created the skies and everything, He saw that it was good. And so before we also came, He saw that everything that He has made was good. God doesn't make mistakes. The things that we see around us, it is not a mistake that they are. They are there for a purpose. If you don't know how to use something, that does not mean that it's not good. It is your inability to use it wisely that will either harm you or destroy you. But if you have the knowledge, the know-how, if you have a manual to be able to operate it correctly, then you will be able to use it and it will benefit you the way the creator or the manufacturer expected it to be. That is the same reason that God gave unto man. That is the same reason that God made the heavens and the earth. That is the same reason that he gave all the trees. There are some flowers, they are yellow. There are some flowers, they are green. There are some flowers, they are pink. There are some leaves, they are yellow. There are some leaves, they are green. When they turn yellow or brown, it means they are dying. But there are some leaves, they are green. And there are some leaves too, they are yellow. The moment they turn green or any other color, it means that they are dying. May the Lord bless you and I as we study his word. You get to know his word and live by it. God richly bless you.